This RefWorks video is about how UIC users can use RefWorks to create bibliographies and use a plugin for it in Word. One of the nice features of RefWorks is the ability to select content and make a quick bibliography in the format of your choosing. For example, I could make a bibliography composed out of the articles in a certain folder. First, I would have to choose that folder, select all, and select the quotations icon that says Create Bibliography. After clicking Create Bibliography, I am brought to a page that has put my references into a well-formatted bibliography that is in APA 7th format. If you want the bibliography in a different format, all you would have to do is go to this drop-down menu and change it to the format that you want. Once you have selected a different format, RefWorks will automatically change the styling to match the format. Once you have your references in your preferred style, you can copy them to a clipboard or copy and paste them into a Word document. There's also an add-on option to interface directly with Word so that you can cite references as you write. Directions on how to download the RefWorks plugin can be found under the Tools button, which displays a wrench. Select the Tools option underneath. After you are led to the Tools page, scroll down until you see the title Use RefWorks Add-ons for your paper. As you can see, the RefWorks plugin varies depending on what version of Microsoft Word you have. If you have a version that is 2016 or newer, the plugin is called RefWorks Citation Manager and can be installed from the Microsoft Store in Word. Please note that to be able to install the plugin, you should be logged into Microsoft Word with your UIC account. Now let's look at what it would look like to have the RefWorks Citation Manager plugin installed into Word. On the top right side of the toolbar, there's a tab that says RCM. After clicking the tab, you will be able to select the RefWorks Citation Manager icon. A sidebar will pop up, which will allow you to cite the references from your RefWorks account. When you are using this plugin, you can choose which folder you want to get your references from. Before you start inserting citations, make sure to put your cursor where you want the citation to go in your paper. To insert a single citation, hover your cursor over the reference you want, and a Cite This button will pop up. After clicking that button, the citation will show up in your paper. If you want to cite multiple references at once, all you would have to do is select the references you want and then click Insert Citation. This feature also allows you to create a quick bibliography with the references you cite. If you want to create a bibliography, click the three bars icon on the top left-hand corner of the sidebar and turn the bibliography feature on. This bibliography feature can be added or undone easily. It is important to note that this plugin is only good for adding references and not editing them. Any changes you make to the cited references in your paper will not be synced to your account. However, any changes you make in your RefWorks account will be updated in your paper. Let's look at the citation before and after I make edits to it in my RefWorks account. So in my RefWorks account, here's the reference that I used in my paper. In order to edit a reference, all you have to do is select a reference and then click the pencil icon at the top right-hand corner of the sidebar that pops up. For this example, I will just be changing the date. After making any edits to your reference, click Save. In order to see the change I made in my paper, I would have to click the three bars icon and then select the Documents and References Refresh with Recent Updates button. After clicking the button, you can see that the change was made to each time I use a citation. This is a great tool because this means I don't have to manually make the change myself. The RefWorks Citation Manager plugin is also available for Google Docs. After installing the plugin, the feature will be found under Extensions. The Google Docs plugin is called ProQuest RefWorks and is similar to the plugin for Microsoft Word. The only difference is that the plugin for Google Docs creates the bibliography automatically, so you do not have to enable the feature yourself. If you want to learn more about RefWorks, we have a RefWorks guide at researchguides.uic.edu/refworks. You can also email questions to ask-sitehelp@uic.edu. Or you can help schedule a time to get help using RefWorks by selecting Make an Appointment with a Librarian, which can be found on the UIC Library Help Center page. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and we hope that you enjoy using RefWorks.